Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I am Ray Louie Gamboa. Here are our features on this episode of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. An MPV from Hyundai, the 2023 Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT. And a compact SUV from Maxus, the D60 Pro. Plus, a feature-to-feature comparison of two subcompact SUVs, the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT versus the Toyota Race 1.0 Turbo CVT. On Autopedia, we'll talk about the importance of following your vehicle's preventative maintenance schedule. And, together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the Suzuki Taguig and Suzuki Espresso launch as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
I'm a revolution
into new heights.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Hyundai. This edition of Car Review takes a second look at the 2023 Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT.
The compact MPV segment is getting a lot more crowded, making it tougher for competing brands to stand out from the crowd. Some try to do so with stylish design and exterior packages, others with premium interior materials and accents. Select advanced driver assist, smart connectivity, and safety features also help. Hyundai has taken to using all three strategies in varying degrees to make the 2023 Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT. At 4,460mm long, 1,780mm wide, and 1,695mm tall, the 2023 Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT easily falls in the category of compact MPVs. The Hyundai Stargazer easily stands out on the streets with its futuristic design, eschewing the boxy design of most MPVs for a one-curved silhouette profile and a fascia with highlighted by a thin while horizontal line for DRLs, large striking LED headlights integrated with turn signals and front fog lamps, black-coated chrome grille. Also quite futuristic is the rear with the H-signature tail lamps that is quite distinctive at night. The top-of-the-line Stargazer also features chrome outside door handles, body color rear view mirrors that come with turn signal lights, and electric folding function, a rear spoiler with high-mount stoplight, shark fin antenna, and two-tone 16-inch alloy wheels. Hyundai claims the Stargazer has the longest wheelbase in the segment at 2,780mm and clears the ground by 185mm. The wheels are pushed down toward the corners of the Stargazer to provide a more capacious cabin for the 7-seater MPV. The Stargazer can claim to have the roomiest cabin in the segment with best-in-class head, shoulder, and legroom. The roominess is not the only good thing in the Stargazer cabin. One gets into the Stargazer 1.5 Premium very conveniently with smart keyless entry system that is integrated with a push-button start as well as remote engine start. The Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premier cabin features a lot of leatherette material for seats and trim. The steering wheel that is also wrapped in leatherette tilts and telescopes to help the driver find his preferred driving position. It also comes with buttons and switches to control the audio as well as cruise control. The dash and instrument panel look both functional and futuristic, featuring the 4.2-inch SuperVision TFT display of the instrument cluster, as well as the 8-inch touchscreen display for the infotainment system. The infotainment system comes with Bluetooth connectivity, voice recognition, as well as wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and 4 speakers plus 2 tweeters. The tray for the wireless charging of cell phone comes with cooling function. There are also USB charging ports, 1 in front and 2 for the second row. The vents and rotary controls for the air conditioning system look retro and futuristic at the same time. Also adding to comfort and convenience are the center armrest and adjustable dual cup holders on the center console. The middle row seat for 3 split 60/40 double folds and slides. The third row seat for 2 splits 50/50. This makes for flexible seating configurations that allow for creative seating and cargo arrangements. The Stargazer arrived with a SmartStream G 1.5 engine with a 1,497cc displacement that generates 115 PS and 145 Nm of torque, all transmitted to the front wheels by Hyundai's Intelligent Variable Transmission or IVT. The Stargazer ride can be described as smooth, stable, and comfortable with a suspension system that uses the usual McPherson struts in front, but with Hyundai CDBA or coupled torsion beam axle in the rear. Stopping power comes from 15-inch disc brakes in front and 9-inch drums in the rear. Hyundai also seeks to make the Stargazer stand out by providing some of the latest advances in driving and safety technology. The Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium comes with nearly a full complement of Hyundai's ADAS or Advanced Driver Assistance System. These advanced features include blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear cross-traffic collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, driver attention warning, safe exit warning, forward collision avoidance assist, lane following assist, tire pressure monitoring system, and high beam assist. Parking with the Stargazer is made easier with the rear view monitor and parking distance warning. Other standard safety features include hill start assist control, electronic stability control, anti-lock braking system, manual speed limit assist, and rear seat alert. Also added for safety are dual front, side and curtain airbags and child seat anchors.
The Hyundai Stargazer certainly can stand out in the crowd of MPVs. And it's not all about the futuristic design. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
Mitsubishi Strada athlete, confident to the core.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Suzuki Philippines invited members of the motoring media to experience firsthand how the new Espresso AGS can take on a climb to Baguio in confidence and comfort. From Suzuki Auto Taguig, the convoy of Espresso hatchbacks with auto gear shift of technology, essentially an automated manual transmission, drove on C5, the Skyway, MLEX, SE-Tex, and T-Flex, and then climbed up to the City of Pines via the Marcos Highway. The long drive, around 217 kilometers, was made a bit more challenging by rain along parts of the route. All Espresso AGS units all made it safely to Baguio as expected by Suzuki Philippines XX. We're happy that the upgraded small hatchback is getting good response from the market.
First of all, we are very happy that we are able to fulfill our promise to deliver an automatic variant of a well-loved model. At this time, even better, with all upgraded. Suzuki has done so many upgrades to make new Espresso, and with all aspects, for example, looks, performance, and safety. Of course, fuel efficiency.
The drive up to Baguio was meant not only to show that the Espresso AGS has what it takes to take on steep climbs, but also to showcase the upgrades that make the hatch a more comfortable and safe and fun ride.
Well, aside from the AGS, the convenience of having an automated manual transmission, the new Espresso also have several improvements in terms of driving amenities and safety. For example, it is now equipped with electronic stability program, which are not commonly found on this segment, including the hill hold control. And in terms of entertainment, of course, it's now equipped with a 7-inch touch screen display with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity for a more pleasurable ride.
The Espresso AGS is now available at all 75 Suzuki dealerships nationwide.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Who said happiness can only be found on the ground? Next generation Ford Ranger. Do the undone. Reserve yours now on Ford.com.ph or at your nearest Ford dealer.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head-to-Head. This edition of Head-to-Head pits two Japanese subcompact SUV crossovers, the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT and the Toyota Race 1.0 Turbo CVT in a spec-to-spec comparison.
The demand for subcompact SUVs and crossovers continues to rise even as supply continues to expand. It may be easy for brand-conscious buyers and those who are swayed by form over function, style over practicality, but not for those looking to find the SUV crossover that provides the most bang for the buck. This head-to-head pits the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT is listed with a 1.649 million pesos SRP against the Toyota Race 1.0 Turbo CVT listed at 1.051 million pesos in spec-to-spec comparison. The Honda HR-V is 4,385mm long, 1,790mm wide, and 1,590mm tall, with a ground clearance of 181mm. The Toyota Race is 4,030mm long, 1,710mm wide, and 1,605mm tall, and with a ground clearance of 200mm. The Honda HR-V V-Turbo comes with all LED headlights with auto on-off function, daytime running lights, taillights with light bar, and high-mount stop lamp. The HR-V V-Turbo is also equipped with projector-type fog lamps, side turn signal lights integrated in the side door mirrors, shark fin antenna, tailgate spoiler, and rear intermittent wipers with washers. Other distinguishing features include bumper with the amp-up line, black mesh-type grille, platinum headlight extension, dual tailpipe finishers, the turbo emblem, and 17-inch gray alloy wheels strapped by 215/60 R1796H tires. The top-of-the-line Race 1.0 Turbo CVT can be distinguished by a two-tone look, with roof and 2 of 3 pillars blacked out in the 17-inch alloy wheel strapped by 205/60 R17 tires. It also comes with split-type LED headlamps with line guide, front LED sequential turn signal lamps, piano black rear backdoor garnish, power-adjusting outside rear view mirrors that also feature auto-fold function. Standard features include daytime running lights, front halogen fog lamps, rear LED combination lamps, rear spoiler, pin-type antenna, as well as power-adjusting outside rear view mirrors. Honda equipped the HR-V V-Turbo CVT with smart keyless entry with one push start system. The cabin features black and silver accents and leather upholstered seats and shift knob. The driver's seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height. The front passenger seat slides and reclines. The second row features Honda's patented ULT seating, which splits and folds flat 60/40 and comes with a rear armrest. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes and features controls for audio, the HFT, and the multi-information display. The instrument panel comes with a 7-inch digital display. Other comfort and convenience features include power windows and door locks, auto-folding power door mirrors, single-zone automatic air conditioning with the new air diffusion system and rear air vents, electric parking brake, ambient cabin lighting, 4 grab rails, 4 bottle holders, 4 cup holders, 12-volt accessory socket, sun visor, illuminated mirrors, map light, cargo area lights, auto cover, auto-dimming rear view mirrors, and 2 rear USB charging ports. The Toyota Raze 1.0 Turbo CVT comes with smart keyless entry and push-button start. The cabin has room for 5 in seats upholstered in a combination of fabric and synthetic leather material. The front seats manually adjust 6 ways for driver and 4 ways for passenger. The rear seat back reclines and splits and folds 60/40 to add to the luggage space available in the back, which also features a tonneau cover. The top-of-the-line Raze features a leather-wrapped steering wheel that manually tilts and comes with controls for the audio, multi-information display, power mode, as well as paddle shifters. It is also equipped with power windows, illuminated entry systems, automatic air conditioning, and speed-sensing power door locks. The dash features digital meter cluster, 7-inch TFT multi-information display, and fuel economy meter. Other standard features include seat back pockets, under-seat tray, multiple cup and bottle holders, sun visors with vanity mirror, day-night rear-view mirrors, 12-volt outlet, and USB chargers in front and back. The HRV Turbo infotainment system uses an 8-inch touchscreen system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, hands-free telephone, audio streaming, USB input, and 6 speakers. The Raze infotainment system features a 9-inch touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, AM/FM radio, USB, voice command, and 6 speakers. The top-of-the-line Honda HR-V is powered by a turbocharged 1,498cc 4-cylinder VTEC engine that generates 177 PS and 240 Nm of torque, mated to a continuously variable transmission that drives the front wheels. The HR-V uses McPherson struts in front and axle-type suspension in the rear. It comes with an all-wheel disc brake system, ventilated in front. The top-of-the-line Raze is powered by a 3-cylinder 998cc turbocharged 12-valve DOHC engine with VVTi technology that generates 98 PS and a hefty 140 Nm of torque. This is mated to a continuously variable transmission that drives the front wheels. The Raze suspension system uses front McPherson struts and rear torsion beams. The brake system uses front ventilated discs and lead trailing jumps in the rear. Toyota has also equipped the Raze with vehicle stability control to prevent mishaps from drivers having too much fun on switchbacks or being caught in hairy road or weather conditions. Also helping the Raze drivers keep safe on the road are systems such as blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, and hill start assist control. Parking is made easier with back monitor with guideline and front and rear clearance sonar or sensors. Other standard safety features on the Raze include 3-point ELR seat belts for 5, with the driver and the front seat passenger also benefiting from force limiter and pre-tensioner, SRS airbags, and child restraint system. Finally, the Raze also comes with immobilizer in the Toyota Vehicle Security System. The all-new Honda HR-V comes standard with Honda Sensing, a suite of driver assist technology with functions to give drivers a lot of confidence in driving on crowded city streets, open highways, and mountain roads. Honda Sensing includes collision mitigation braking system, adaptive cruise control with low speed follow, lane keeping assist system, road departure mitigation system with lane departure warning, auto high beam, and lead car departure notification system. Drivers will also have to get used to various tones and beeps that warn or alert them of obstacles or possible dangers on the road. Also giving confidence about being protected in the HR-V are standard safety features that include 3-point ELR seat belts with reminder for 5, front and side airbags, speed sensing door locks, ISOFIX child seat anchors. The HR-V also comes with anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability assist, hill descent control, hill start assist, and agile handling assist.
After checking out both the top-of-the-line variants of the HR-V and the Raze, which do you think offers more bang for the buck?
Isuzu Mu-X. Take the lead.
The Mitsubishi Strada athlete, confident to the core.
Life comes at you fast. If you're brave enough, drive right back at it. Brave the big city or the great outdoors. Brave the carpool or the extra cargo. Brave the unexpected with Honda Sensing. Brave the long road with fuel efficiency to reach your destination. The all-new Honda BRV. Brave the next level.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. Suzuki has finally launched the Suzuki Espresso AGS, the much-demanded automatic variant of the popular small hatchback. And just in time, another dealership has been opened to serve Suzuki patrons, especially those in Taguig.
Yes, with 70 dealership in nationwide, yes, definitely we want to be part of more family and household, just like we had here in Taguig. We expect us to build more facility in the country through hardworking partners, especially in the key area of each region, bigger and at the state of each facility, what we are aiming for the brand.
Yes, we're very proud to announce that today is the launch of our Suzuki Taguig showroom here at the city of Taguig, and first in the area in this side of town of Taguig, and we're very happy that we're launching the Suzuki brand here.
2023 has been very busy for Suzuki Philippines. In fact, a few months ago, we were able to launch a new product. We introduced Ertiga Hybrid to the market, and we are getting a very warm reception. Now, just recently, we have announced that we will be introducing Espresso AGS. It will be soon be formally launched in a few weeks to come. So, expect also a few openings of new dealerships nationwide. And of course, you will be invited for you to grace the occasion and for you to be able to expand the name of the brand in the market.
We finally able to introduce the automatic variants of well-loved Suzuki model, this new Espresso AGS. New Espresso AGS is already available in all 72 Suzuki dealerships nationwide. We are also ready to provide a test drive to customers as well.
We are now here in Okada together with our media friends and partners to witness the unveiling of the new Espresso. Ever since we introduced the Espresso last 2020, there was really a clamor from the market for automatic transmission. And you know, Suzuki is the pioneer in compact cars. So this is the voice of our majority of the market. So in response to that, we are now introducing the Espresso now with the Suzuki's Auto Gear Shift technology. AGS is actually an automated manual transmission of Suzuki that delivers the performance and fuel efficiency of a manual and the convenience of driving an automatic transmission. In addition to that, the new Espresso comes with an improved K10C engine, now with intake BBT and dual injection technology by Suzuki. Both of them combined and aim to create better fuel efficiency for the car. I would like to invite everyone to come and visit 72 dealership of Suzuki nationwide and experience the Espresso AGS.
This year, Suzuki is taking great strides in adding to its already full lineup of vehicles, as well as network dealerships nationwide. More vehicles and dealerships are expected.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the Toyota Wigo.
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. An earlier edition of Car Review checked out the new Maxus D60 Elite, Maxus Philippines' entry into the tight 7-seater compact SUV crossover market. This time, it's the turn of the Maxus D60 Pro, the 5-seater variant.
Maxus Philippines brought in the D60, a nominally compact SUV to compete price-wise in the subcompact segment, now one of the hottest in the country in terms of vehicle sales. The D60 arrived in two variants, the Elite, a 7-seater that should fit nicely as a family vehicle, and the Pro, a 5-seater SUV that should do well for those looking for a comfortable daily drive in the city and a competent weekend ride. The Maxus D60 Pro, like the Elite, is 4,720mm long, 1,860mm wide, and 1,736mm tall, with a 2,760mm wheelbase. It may be a little hard to tell the Pro from the Elite by looking from the outside. The 5-seater comes with a black radiator grille with silver highlights, as well as 17-inch alloy wheels and 215/65 R17 tires, while the 7-seater features a distinctive cobweb grille design and 18-inch alloy rims with 235/55 R18 tires. Like the Elite, the Pro comes with roof rails, daylight running lights, rear fog lamp, rear window defogger, but the auto headlights on the 5-seater comes in halogen instead of LED, and the side view mirrors power adjust but do not power fold. The Maxus D60 Pro interior is not as feature-packed as the Elite, but it comes with enough of the comfort and convenient features to make it good value for money. The Pro is equipped with power windows, central door locking, manual air conditioning with rear aircon vents, a multifunction steering wheel, even cruise control, but not the keyless entry and push start that comes with the Elite. But both share the same infotainment system with 8-inch touchscreen display, USB and Bluetooth connectivity, and 6 speakers. The Pro features sporty fabric upholstery for the seats. The driver's seat manually adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seat just slides and reclines, adjusts 4 ways. The second row seat for 3 splits 60/40, slides and reclines, and comes with center armrest. Underneath the hood of the Maxus D60 is a 1,490cc 4-cylinder turbocharged and intercooled gasoline engine with direct fuel injection that generates 169 PS at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 250 Nm of torque from 1,700 to 4,300 RPM. The engine powers the front wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that provides smooth gear changes. The D60 engine provides a good balance of performance and fuel efficiency that make it both fun and practical ride. The multifunction steering wheel feels both light and responsive with electronic power steering. The suspension features McPherson struts in front and a multi-link system in the rear. The brake system comes with disc on all 4 wheels. They work to give the D60 a fairly comfortable and stable ride on city streets and country roads. Helping give confidence for a safe ride and drive, the D60 comes equipped with standard safety features and driver assist tech that include driver and front passenger airbags, side airbags, 3-point seatbelts for 5, and ISOFIX. A reverse camera plus rear parking sensors make it safer and easier to park the D60, especially in tight and crowded parking lots. The D60 Pro also comes with electronic parking brake with auto hold, electronic stabilization program, emergency brake assist plus hill hold control, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer.
There's not much that separates the Maxus D60 1.5 Elite and Pro. Aside from the number of seats, there's great expectations in the Maxus camp that both will do well in a crowded market for SUVs and crossovers. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
So here in Speed Lab, it's not all about making cars go fast and more horsepower, more torque, and all of that. We also do boring stuff like maintenance. Like on this 2009 Montero, it's a 10-year-old car. Things start to happen. Noises start to come out. You'll hear tok tok tok, ting ting ting, nyik nyik. That's normal for pretty much any car. Anything mechanical that moves will eventually develop some sort of sound because it's wear and tear over time. We already took this car out for a test drive, and from initially what we can tell, steering rack needs work because when you turn it, there's a tok 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 sound. And when you brake, there's also a clunk sound. So that means we have to check the brakes as well. Actually, you don't have to wait for the various sounds to come out. The reason why it's called PMS is called Preventive Maintenance Service. You prevent it from happening before it happens. So, very good example, stabilizer bushings. These normally wear out anywhere from a year to about 3 years, depending on the car. You don't have to wait for it to have a sound. But the bad part about being in the Philippines is, hindi pa sira yan, wag mo palitan. Thereby, there is no prevention that's happening. Pag sira na, saka mo papalitan. That is always the mentality of the Filipino people. Kasi, hindi sira, bakit ko papalitan? Gastos lang yan. And then when you ask for an estimate from the CASA of the preventive maintenance schedule, they include a lot of things. Let's say stabilizer bushing, shock absorber, axle boot, CV joint, shock mounting. All of these things are not broken yet, but about to break, will break, can possibly break. And then you get surprised of the bill. Oh, ba't ang dami? So it's more of a culture thing more than anything else. So if you really want a properly maintained car, even if it's not broke, you change it. The CASA's job is to maintain your car. Maintenance means you keep it running problem-free. Things like weird sounds coming from the suspension, there is already a problem. When the CASA gives you an enormous long list of things that need to be changed, it is because it is what, let's say, Honda or Toyota, the factory gives them. Okay, at X number of kilometers, change this, change that, even if it's not broken, for worry-free performance for the next X number of kilometers or miles. This may look very daunting to almost anyone. Your car is in pieces. Parang nangyari sa kotse ko, ba't nakalas lahat? But that's the thing about cars. As long as it moves, it will break down, it will wear out. And the only real way to tell if a part is really worn out is not just by looking at it. You have to take it out and test it. A very good example is this one. Most everybody knows this is a shock absorber. This is what happens to a shock when it's not working. I mean, it looks okay. There's no leak. Physically and visually, everything looks fine. But you should be able to push it down easily and it should go up. Well, I can't push it down and it don't go up no more. So, hindi na yung ginagawa trabaho. It is absorbing no shock in your car. So the result is actually matalbog yung kotse or matagtag. In this case, it's matagtag because it is resisting the motion of the spring. So this shock is effectively throw away. Other small things that get broken are almost always rubber related. The metal itself, let's say this one, this is the ball joint. Itong bakal hindi naman nasisira to eh. I mean, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, overall this is fine. But the bearing inside here is actually a cup and a ball. Over time, pag gumagalaw, it wears out and gets loose. This, I should not be able to move by hand. Hindi dapat malambot to, dapat matigas to. And then, the easiest way to figure it out, if there's something wrong with it, you hit it really hard like this. This happens when you steer the car, so in this Montero's case, sabi niya, pag todo liko, may tumutunog na tok tok tok. Chances are it's this one. So that's another thing. Small non-critical items are like this one, steering axle boot. This is still on the car, physically, okay naman ah. But only pag tinanggal mo, dun mo malalaman na punit na pala. And oil, grease will leak out through here. And pag nawalan ng grasa, umiingay yung pyesa. So we're changing it with a new one. Fresh and new. No hole, no nothing. Other items that have ball joints like this one, this is also part of the steering assembly. This is also soft. I should not be able to move this by hand, so should not make that sound also. So tapon na rin to. We have replacement parts for pretty much anything available on the market. If the Casa has it, there's always an equivalent replacement part. Cheaper than Casa, pretty much just as good also. Other things that we look out for are items that get worn out, like here, brake shoe. This is especially true for drum brake cars because it is behind the brake shoe, as in hindi mo nakikita. Part of periodic maintenance actually involves taking this entire thing out and physically checking the brake shoe here. This, by the way, is already, we replaced the brake shoe, and this is the original size, ganon kakapal. This is what your brake shoe is now, less than half the size already, so palitin na. And among other things, that brake rotors for the front. As you notice, this is very shiny right now because this has been refaced. This is the cheaper way to do it. You can actually reface rotors up to about 2 times before they get too thin to reface, and then you have to replace it because this does get worn down over time. So this is still fine. Most of the kalampag and other things that narinig mo while driving is pretty much suspension related. So periodic maintenance means visually checking each and every part by a shop that knows what it's doing, and then if needed be, take out the part to physically inspect it and test, like what we just did a while ago, to see if it's still working as it should. This is also why if you delay periodic maintenance and then wait until na medyo madami ng sira, when you ask for an estimate from the Casa or another shop, mahaba yung listahan. Eh, madaming sira eh. And can you tipid yung paggawa? Of course you can. O, gagawin mo lang to, ayaw mo to kasi mahal. Ayaw mo rin to kasi mahal. Ito, tsaka na to. But just like a person, you cure one ailment, the rest of the ailment are still there, madadamay at madadamay yan. Your brake pad is actually here, manipis na rin nga eh. That's less than half. New brake pads are like this. Old brake pads versus new brake pad. This is what's left on the old brake pad. This is what a new brake pad is. So times 2. Yes, they are now ceramic brakes. There are no more metallic brakes. There are no more asbestos brakes, as some of them old timers may remember. So it's pretty much this one. They're all ceramic now. So the noise and other weird noises are pretty much a thing of the past already. This is what's the inside of your drum brake. Looks pretty daunting na parang, dami naman yan, yan. This is the one that does the handbrake. This is the piston. Pag tumapak ka ng preno, fluid goes here, bumubuka to para itulak dun sa brake shoe. That's what actually does the braking. This thing here is the handbrake. Yung ratatatat narinig mo, ito yon. Here, fresh delivery from KYB Philippines, we have a set of new shocks for the Montero. This, by the way, is a KYB XLG. XLG is their line of OEM quality replacement shock absorbers. They are most normally known as KYB Color Black. Very simple. And it has to look exactly the same as your original shock absorber. Kailangan pareho itsura nito. Pag hindi pareho itsura, hindi papasok sa kotse. Same height, same everything. Remember the shock where it is so hard to push down and don't go up. Your new shock absorber should be fairly easy to push down and goes back up. This one will give you back the ride comfort in your car. Okay, our maintenance on the Montero is done. We've replaced a bunch of items in the suspension, most notably the shock absorbers, the rubber bushings underneath, stabilizer links, and a few maintenance items like axle boot, it's torn, we replaced that, and almost all the kalampag and noise and tick 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 tok 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 sounds are not present anymore. I won't say it drives like brand new, but it definitely drives a lot better than before it came into the shop and had all of this done. Then after everything, we put it on the dyno again and then we retuned it. So we got 200 horses, not bad for a 10-year-old car. So once again, like the name says, PMS, Preventive Maintenance Service. You prevent it from breaking down. So bago masira, palitan. Wag yung Filipino way na pagsira at saka papalitan. So here at Speed Lab, we not only do racing and performance stuff, we actually do maintenance also, the boring things. Change oil, spark plug, engine overhaul we have to do also. Because first and foremost, if you want more power from your car, you have to make sure that your car is running well and in good condition first. You can't make a car more powerful if there's a bunch of problems wrong with it. So we have to address that, and that's what we do also. Anything mechanical as far as engine and suspension related is concerned, we also do that. Have a problem with your car, weird noises, bring it over to the shop so we can test drive it, and most importantly, we can hear what the sounds are, because you can message us through Facebook also, but saying something like, may ingay yung kotse ko at may kalampag does not really help us in diagnosing what the noise is. So it's better to bring the car in for us to see, test drive. You drive it, you let us hear what the noises are, and then together we can look at the car and we can point out, oh, ito, this is the potential problem, this is what we see, ito may tulo, ito may tagas, and all of that. So at least you get a first-hand view and what exactly is wrong with your car, and to know that, okay, these are the things that I need to replace.
That's our featured Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of your Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.